Hello and welcome back to SwiftOwl7 Gaming. I am SwiftOwl7 and we are beginning a new Let's Play, a new series on our channel, and it is the game Uboat, which is very close to a full release. And I wanted to go ahead and hop in and do a fresh series with this, a fresh playthrough. I am by no means experienced, but I have played this game for some time. I've never really finished the actual campaign, but we're going to go through that. So we're going to go ahead and click on New Game, and we're just going to select the very first U-boat that we have, the very first campaign style. So before we get started in this series, this is going to be a one day a week series. Most likely it will be streamed on Fridays. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on the schedule. So just so you know, we got Euro Truck Simulator Truckers MP Season 1 streaming on Saturdays at 10 a.m. And the next episode is coming out, is set and scheduled on YouTube to come out actually at 10 a.m. So it's not streamed live. I'm going to try to stream these episodes live, and we'll be posting these to YouTube. So what I want to do is probably break this down into bite-sized YouTube videos, about a half an hour each episode, or maybe a mission an episode is all we're going to be looking at doing, unless it's a really easy and short mission. Essentially, one season will be us starting with a new boat until we sink. That is how I'm going to be doing the seasons. So if you're looking forward to that playthrough, we are completely vanilla, no mods. So if you want to pick this game up on Steam, you can go ahead and do so, and it will be, unless they update it, it will be exactly as you see it here in this Let's Play. This Let's Play, just so you know, is taking place in case you're watching the video later, in 2003, February 2003. So 2003, yeah, right. 2023. So everything will be as up to date as it can be at that time. So how realistic do we want our simulation? I'm going to click on balanced. I am not an expert at aiming, at doing a lot of things. I mean, we're playing this game as just the average person, not a dedicated sub-enthusiast. And we're going to go ahead and choose balanced there. How involved do I want my crew management to be? I actually want this to be a little bit harder. I really do like to micromanage. Okay, so we are going to be doing the German language, which I know no German. So we will be doing German, normal save modes, realism. So we'll take care of this, that in a moment. AI difficulty, we're just going to keep that on medium. Economic difficulty, hard. Okay, that's fine. Expanded sailor management is checked. Morale management is hard. Hardcore aiming mode. We're not going to do a hardcore aiming mode. Units. I guess metric will be just fine. Coordinate style, decimal, or classic. We'll just do decimal. We definitely want flood management, which oh, food management. Boy, if I can read food management, yeah, we want that. Thinking flood management, collision damage, yes. Mission completion. We're gonna have this manual import. So we'll have to take our U-boat back to the port. to end the mission. I'm off to a good start with this series by not being able to speak. Torpedo flaws. We're going to have that set to realistic. High detection hint. We're going to keep our stats up on the side of our screen. Realistic village. Realistic earth curvature. Darker nights. I'm going to keep this turned off. It's already dark enough where I can barely see anything. And so I don't think you're going to be able to see a whole lot in those darker nights. Damage difficulty. If you pursue realism, we recommend the average setting. Okay, we're just going to keep that right on medium. We're going to leave that setting off as well. So we got 64% realism. We're going to not do the tutorial introduction. I've already done that. I just have not recorded that. So I've played this game many hours. I know a little bit about what I'm doing. Not an expert by any means. But I'm not. This isn't my first walk down the road. So let's design our character. This is our captain. And actually, let's see here. I want to go with a jacket of some sort. Let's look at officers. Dress, normally not dress, but I'm thinking I like that. I'm thinking navy blue jacket with a belt. Okay, let's do the closed coat there. I don't need any accessories. We'll keep our hat. That's good enough for me. That really is. And of course, our captain's name, SwiftOwl7. Here we go. Well, that's a pretty cool introduction. We'll let the game load in here, and we'll hop right on into the gameplay. I'm going to turn up some volumes. Okay. Hopefully audio levels are good for you guys. Still learning how to stream, still learning how to adjust these audio levels, so if not, I will adjust it in my next episode. I do not know if we're going to make it through more than one episode tonight, and the episode is like a mission, one mission. Maybe two missions if it's a simple patrol mission. waiting for this to load in here. So, okay, here we are. The port of Wilhelmshaven. Friday, September 1st, 1939. And there's our boat. So this game has first and third person. Or I guess kind of a cutaway. I don't know if you call this third person, but a cutaway mode. But yes, you can also click on your characters and go in and control them. Maybe that's a bad example, but you can walk around your ship. So let's see what we want to do. We are just setting out. This ship has not seen its first patrol yet. It's not a ship, it's a boat. I get that. I will make that mistake for the rest of this series, I promise you. We have not seen our first patrol yet. We are going to go ahead and manage our boat, and we have to stock up on a couple of things. So you'll notice we're moving torpedoes right now into our tubes, which means we're going to need to take on some more torpedoes. I'm going to assign 2 additional men to help with this task. We got a radio operator, he's fine right now. Let's grab our first officer, as I'm going to call him.
Herr Kaloy.
He's in that leadership position. What he would be called on a sub, I don't know. I watch Star Trek, so we're going to call him our first officer. He is going to do some moving of stuff for us, actually.
Jawohl.
I want him to move from our storage room
Wir sind schon so lange auf See. Ich halte
these
nicht mehr aus.
shells. And that will be a slow process for him. We can speed up time. So a little bit about the user interface in Uboat. We got our time that we can speed up here. We can bring up our map of the world. Okay, just set a course here by accident. I didn't mean to do that. We can bring up our U-boat controls, our speed, command points. This acts kind of like his in-game currency. And let me just tell my little companion over here to be quiet. Hey, Vector, go to sleep. I have one of those little Vector robots on my desk, and he likes to wake up sometimes and bother me. So we got crew morale or discipline, if you will. If that gets too low, a crew member can break and start doing crazy stuff on your boat. Oxygen levels, fuel levels, electrical, battery levels. So we're all good there. We have to take an assignment. But before we do that, I want to get this boat loaded up. So we're going to take our skipper.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloy?
We're going to go ahead and talk to this guy right here.
Schau mal.
You can upgrade your boats. So we got some food. These are so important. Replacement parts. If we take on damage, we are definitely going to need these. I like to have a full row of these. But right now, our focus is on fuel. We want to always top off our tank. As far as torpedoes go, we're going to need more torpedoes, but we're just going to take the free ones for right now. We're just going to wait for those to be moved into the tubes before we can put any more there. Ammunition, we don't need to worry about that right now. Fuel, torpedoes, items. These are important. These rebreathers, what are they called? Breathing apparatuses. They help your crew to breathe underwater and do repairs. I've never found a need for this helmet. The tea, the coffee. I thought it was tea. Coffee is very important. We definitely want to save up to get a diving suit at some point in time. I've never experienced a need for a weapon. However, I'm sure there's always a first time.
Rohr 1 geladen.
We're going to go ahead and exit this. The stuff we selected is going to be loaded onto the boat. And there should be an icon that says skip until the boat's loaded. But we are just going to speed up time here. We can watch our crew load the torpedoes here. And they already got 2 loaded. While that's happening, we can go ahead and take a mission from somebody. This is the hard part for me, is trying to figure out where our officers are. Okay, there we go. I can now see that's recruitment. Leading officer.
Beim BDU
in.
wird viel über ihre letzte Patrouillenfahrt geredet. Gute Arbeit.
Okay, are there any... So we can do several things when we talk to our leading officer. Are there any orders we can take? This is where we take our missions. We can ask for a couple favors. We don't need that. Train up our crew. We can do some research. We're
Dies
not
sind die
quite ready
heutigen
to do that
Aufträge
yet.
vom BDU. Streng geheim.
But what we can do is go ahead and take a simple mission. And it looks like it's just patrolling. And we're just going to patrol right up here, just in the first mission in the AN-43. So let's go ahead. Our orders will be to travel AN-12 to AN-43 on the North Sea and travel 2,000 kilometers inside to complete the patrol. We might receive additional orders after reaching the area. That's fine. Okay. And easy difficulty. We shouldn't encounter any problems. So let's go ahead and select that. We now have a new mission. And let's see here. Our engineer will go ahead and move that torpedo there. Assign him one extra person to help him.
Kapitän.
I want our first officer to continue moving ammunition to the deck gun. I want our radio man to move food to the galley. That's about all the food we can spare. I do like to keep a couple canned stuff, canned milk, canned meat, canned bread here just as a food reserve. I've never needed it, but when you do sink other ships and boats and things, you do have the ability to salvage some stuff, so that would be good. Let's see how we're doing on these front tubes. Okay, good. We're fully loaded there. They're just doing some maintenance. Let's go back into here.
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi? Schau mal.
And I want some torpedoes. Again, I am not an expert in torpedoes by any means. Oh, I didn't want to take that one. Did I make a mistake there? I think I just did. I think I just wasted money. Dag it. Okay. That's fine. Stern storage, that one's going to be moved. I would like to take additional parts, which I don't see that we have. Equipment, there we go. So, we put one there. I'd like to put 4 there. We'll be okay on food in a little while. Exit out. Okay, we just have to wait for these things to Those are already loaded. Let's check out the aft side here. And they're putting the torpedo in
Rohr
now.
5 geladen.
We can just buy one more
Was brauchst du, Herr Kaloi?
torpedo.
Schau mal.
Okay. We should be just
Herr
about
Kaloi?
good to go then, guys. We're going to go ahead and set sail on our maiden voyage. Hopefully this doesn't go down like the Titanic. Otherwise, this is going to be a one-episode series. One-episode season, rather, to this series. So, oh boy. You know, I still might do seasons differently instead of one. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out how we do this eventually. But do look for these episodes to come out on Fridays. Probably, I'm not sure exactly what time though, but we'll look for it to drop on Friday. Maybe I'll just have all my videos drop at the same time. I don't know. So let's go into our map. And we need to set course. We are right here right now. We just need to get out of here.
Kurs setzen.
So course is set for out of the harbor. This is where we're at. Looks like there's another U-boat in dry dock. Look at that. Boy, that's kind of cool. I've never seen the locks activated, or whatever you would call that, and a U-boat in dry dock. That is super cool how they modeled that. Okay. So let me give you a tour. Let me grab my captain. And I'm going to give you a tour of the boat. And we'll do this in first person. How's that? So we have our anti-aircraft flak gun here. So if we do have any planes overhead, we'll get one of our leadership people, either myself or the first officer or another officer that we might have, to man this weapon. We got our deck gun right down here. We only have so many torpedoes, so this is going to come in handy in assisting us to sink ships, especially ships that cannot defend themselves against us. Like supply ships and things like that might not have any escorts. We don't need to be as sneaky with them. They are going to be adding escape hatches, I believe. There was talk at one point in time about that. It's not quite there yet. Again, we're not to full release yet, but we are almost there. That will be fully done this year. Let's go ahead. Wait for this guy to come up, and we want to go down. Open. I want to go down.
Kapitän?
I did not want to take control of this guy. I want to... Made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Okay, first off, let's go
Herr
ahead.
Kaloi?
This guy is continuing to transfer.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Deck gun. I want you to finish at your duty. Yes. Captain. Okay. I want to go down here, so if I can get in a spot where I can open it. This is the worst part. Open. Climb down. Climb down. Climb down. That's the hardest part of the game right there for me. So here we have our, I don't know, our bridge or control room, if you will. What is this room called? I'm not really sure. This is conning tower. Okay. So we have our conning tower. Our control room, I guess, is down below one deck. Our attack periscope. Where's it at? Right here. Our observation periscope is right here. No, that's the attack periscope. I was right. I don't know if we can actually... I'm not quite sure. This is the helm, I believe. I'm not quite sure how some of this stuff operates, so we're going to learn together through this series. We're going to go ahead and go down. Maybe. into the control room, the bridge area, if you will. This is where all the action happens. We got our steer planes. We got our you can close hatches and things down here if there's flooding. Navigation is over here. The charter course. I do not know if these all work. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they all say something very good, but I have no clue what those light bulbs mean. I'm sure they're important. We got our villages, or not our villages. Our villages are over here. Activate our village pump. Gyroscope, gyro compass, if you will. Echo sounder. This pings. You know that boom that goes out. We can see the depth of the sea floor. Let's see. Let's go this direction. We got some crew quarters. We got our mess back here. Kitchen. Smells delicious. We got our storage room. This is the most important room in the entire sub. I could not open it, apparently. Shucks. That's the head. That is our toilet. We got our diesel engine room. We have our electrical engine room. This is what we use when we dive the ship, the dive of the boat, when we dive the boat. Yes, I know it's a boat. Okay. Workshop. These are diesel generator. As far as diesel air compressor, electric air compressor, torpedo, aft. We'll go forward here. As we come forward, we also have some lighting controls up here. We have night running, we have silent running, and we just have daylight normal operational running. This is our bunk. Skipper's desk. We have the sonar over here. Radio room, I'm sorry, sonar's over here. And this is the radio room. Officer quarters. And the rest of the crew is back in the forward torpedo room. So there's the boat in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and let's get her out, get her going.
Schneller, schneller! Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
There goes the diesel engine starting up. You get different perks if you have more sailors assigned to help out. We're fine just as we are right now. Here we go. We are making our way out. So, why don't we go take the skipper and we'll go up. When you're in first-person mode, if you hold down the Alt key, it will bring up. You can change courses and things, your normal menu here. We can also sound alarm in this mode as well, but we are going to do that right now. So let's go ahead and speed up some time here. We will be traveling a lot via time compression. The boat will automatically slow down for these, I call them locks. There we go. So now we can go into our map and we can plot a course. And we can just click right there on the patrol area, and the system is smart enough to plot a decent course. There, we're going to go all ahead blank speed. And as you can see, that really it gets better. So I like to stay in this mode while we're traveling. Unless something is seen, we're not going to experience anything crazy around the port at this point in time in the game. I'm going to assign 2 people to watch with the captain, with the skipper. We are on our way for our patrol. This is one of our harbors, one of our ports. Red will be an enemy port, but we haven't made it there yet. We're just patrolling. I'm going to take away some crew from this guy here. He doesn't need all that crew. Give our crew a little bit of a rest. So we have an important message received. So time is now going into normal mode. Let's go ahead and decipher this. Hostile actions on the part of the Polish allies in France are not to be expected. Hostile actions against them are prohibited until further notice. Confirm the message. Continue on here. Okay, we are reaching the patrol area. I want to go ahead and send word that we have reached the area, so we're going to ask our radio operator.
Herr Kaloy?
I believe you can do this by pressing tab, yes. Hold down tab and you can tell him to go to the listening room, listen on the radio. We need him to send this message. And it will show down here in the bottom that he is indeed doing that, and it will be completed shortly. Let's go ahead and do a patrol
Jawohl.
Kurs auf
route
diese
here.
Koordinaten setzen.
Something like this. I
To
don't know
befehl.
if this is very efficient or not, but we have to travel 2,000 kilometers, so we'll start with that. Let's see. I want somebody up on top here. Let's get the captain. I want him on deck looking for possible enemy vessels.
So müde.
Okay. I'm now going to have our first officer. So we're going to take our captain. We're going to have him go to sleep. We're going to take our first officer. And we're going to put him up watching here.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Okay. To all submarines, English ships are to be considered hostile with immediate effect. At present, all first wave submarines are instructed to attack freighters in accordance with the terms of the prize rules. As long as the prize rules are enforced, cargo ships flying the English flag may be attacked without warning. Confirm the message. So we are looking for cargo ships with the English flag. Let's go ahead and have our first officer get some rest. Let's get our skipper up there. Hostilities with France. France has been at war with us since 1700 hours today. Defensive actions against French warships and freighters are permitted. Submarines are not allowed to board or attack French flag vessels. Self-defense is allowed. I point out that all United Kingdom ships are also to be considered hostile. Confirm message. Okay, let's get our first officer
Zu Befehl.
to do navigation, and that will help our accuracy as to where we are at. You can lose track of your boat and where you're at, kind of, a little bit in this. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and rest our skipper. We'll put our first officer on deck. So far, we're doing pretty good here as far as patrolling. No vessels. I'd like to sink something. You do get points as you
So
sink
müde.
ships. So we're going to need a
Melde
little
mich
bit
zum
more
Dienst.
in our patrol. We're going to come straight on down
Kurs auf
and see
diese
if there's anything that
Koordinaten
we've
setzen.
missed.
Jawohl.
We've been 3 days and 19 hours at sea. So let's go ahead and get our radio man in the listening room. And let's just move at regular speed and maybe just a little bit faster until this message is set. There we go. See if we get any other orders. Nothing's coming in. Let's
Kurs
just
auf
do
diese
a
Koordinaten setzen.
gingerly
Jawohl.
course back to
Kurs
port.
auf diese
See if we
Koordinaten
pick
setzen.
any ships up
Befehl.
over in this area here.
Puh. So müde.
And what we can go ahead and do, it is, and we should have been doing this in the patrol area probably. I didn't even think about it. Again, I'm learning the game, even though I've played it before. I'm learning the game, so please bear with me. I think what we want to do is we're gonna go ahead and order. We're gonna go in normal speed here in just a moment. We're gonna go ahead and order a check of our
Tauchen auf
surroundings.
50 Meter.
So what we're going to do is we're going to dive the boat. We're going to listen on the sonar with our engines off, and we're going to see if there's any vessels around. And I'm hoping to pick up something up. I mean, we have nothing right now. We definitely want to get some hostile ships here in order to get some of those budget points, if you will, some of those reward points. And it is... It's not nighttime, is it? Is this considered nighttime? So
Wechseln auf
turn our red lights
E-Motor.
on,
Auf
maybe we can
Seerohrtiefe.
see too, but we don't need to do that right now. So here we are, our first dive underwater. If you're just joining us, this is going to be a Let's Play series,
30.
at least until we get destroyed, and that'll be the end of the season, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't happen for a long time, though. So if we go back into, let's see, I want our, can I not select him? Oh, he's too tired. Let's just get somebody,
40.
anyone, into the listening room here. I don't care if it's the captain or who it is at this point in time. And let's get him somebody. Autosave.
50.
just seeing if there's any propeller noise out there, anything that happens to come across. Again, we're playing this in a very noob-like way, if you will. Not exactly the most experienced with how these things work, so very vanilla, very cut and dry.
Tanks anblasen.
40.
Okay, and we're surfacing here. We'll just go up for some. You can see us surface the ship here. Surface
20
the boat.
Meter.
I'm gonna be making that mistake. It's a boat, not a ship. Making that mistake for a while. Okay. Here we come.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Let's go ahead and put our skipper back on observation. Give another guy to help him out. Our first officer, let's get him on navigation. We'll give, I don't think he needs anyone to help him out right now. Give everyone a rest. Engineer, or what is this guy? Yeah, engineer. He's managing engines. Let's go ahead and continue on this course.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, let's see what we have coming in.
Kapitän?
Getting our radio officer into the radio room here. And
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
there's a way to do this. We got a message. Oh, okay, he's getting it now. Okay. I thought there was a button we had to click or something. Here we go. Merchant ship heard in a naval square AN495 or near hydrophone operator reports slow speed, set on course, carrying on with orders. Okay. So AN495. Let's see if we're close to that. AN495. Okay, the ship is reported in a southerly direction, so I'm gonna plot a intercept course
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
right there. What's our speed? Okay. Let's see what we can do. It is daylight. It is 8:28 in the morning. Looks like fog and clouds. Okay, let's head down in that direction and see what we can see. I'm gonna assume that U-boat spotted this ship right up in there, and so I can just keep track of that. We're just gonna put a little dot there on the map, and we know that this vessel is gonna be somewhere, probably in this area. Hopefully we'll be able to get a good read on him. Our skipper's getting tired here. Okay, let's go ahead and do a sonar check of the area.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
We're gonna dive to 50 meters. Actually, we don't dive to 50, do we? Yes. No. I'm looking at this number right here, which tells us how close we are to the bottom. Let's dive to
Tauchen
40.
auf 50 Meter.
Let's get our radio operator into the sonar room.
Bestätigt.
Let's assign a person to help him. And, okay, we'll go with that for right now.
Auf
Wechseln auf
Uboat
E-Motor.
30.
Okay. I'm hoping that this ship will, if we missed it. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Kurs auf
Let's
diese
go ahead
Koordinaten setzen.
and come
Zu
up
Befehl.
to this. Let's see.
40.
I'm gonna assume that he is heading this direction. If this was where that U-boat was, he probably picked him up though. I'm gonna assume that he's probably heading this direction. Let's kind of plot a
Kurs auf
course
diese
this way.
Koordinaten setzen.
Do I want to surface or do I want to run at periscope depth? It's 27 kilometers. I think I'm going to surface.
Anblasen!
And what we're gonna do, because there's no other ships, so he doesn't have any escorts. We'll be okay there. What I want to do, though,
Herr Kaloi.
I want you to go ahead and turn on the diesel air compressor here in a moment. I want. Let's see, Captain's asleep. That's
Herr Kaloi.
cool.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
I want you.
Kapitän.
So you're getting really tired too. Let's get you
Wechseln auf
some
Dieselmotor.
rest as much as we can right now.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Yes, I want to warm up torpedoes. That's what I was trying to remember to do. So let's see. We got 2 torpedoes that are ready to go. Let's go ahead and get this torpedo ready to go as well. Okay. Yeah, I need somebody up on deck. I don't care who. First officer. Let's take him.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Give him some people. Go up there.
Herr Kaloi. Zu
There
Befehl.
we go. So once we get to this point, we will... Okay, here we go. We got smoke on the horizon.
Jawohl.
Let's go ahead and report that in a moment.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I'm going to go right about there. It could be alarming stations right now, but I'm not expecting any enemy fire. The boat will automatically sound alarms here when it's within clear sight range. But I do love that feature that they've added in one of the updates here to do that. I had a mod that was doing that for the longest time. Okay. Let's see what we got. I do want to go to
Auf
periscope depth,
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
only because I don't want this boat to radio our position.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
And I want you on the sonar to help us out.
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi. Bestätigt.
Okay. I'm gonna come this way so we get a
Kurs auf
good
diese Koordinaten setzen.
setup here.
Ei, ei, Herr
I'm
Kaloi.
gonna go ahead and reduce speed. And okay. He's coming this way. I go ahead and just stop right here. And I want our first officer to be working. I really want our captain to do this. No particular reason. I would just prefer it.
Zu Befehl.
Let's go ahead and have our captain on the attack periscope. I think it should be his responsibility to plot this course. He shouldn't be sleeping in a time like this. I do want to go ahead and try to avoid detection as much as I can. So let's go ahead
Kapitän.
and do
Zu Befehl.
silent running. I'm not going to shut down our gyroscope. Well, I should. It doesn't really matter right now. There's no other attack ships coming. Let's make sure also that our fish are heated up. Yes, they are. We're good there. Okay. Okay, we are in silent running. Let's go back to our map. If you're looking for me to do the calculations for the torpedo course, I don't know how to do that. So this is going to be very muchly a vanilla, noobish playthrough here. We'll learn things as we go, I'm sure. I want to go ahead and get our captain.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
Calculating a torpedo course on this guy. He's going to be passing right in front of us. I think I'll probably let the fish fly when he gets to this point, if I get this course calculated in time. So we're only 5% visible right now, which is just fine. 66%. Okay, maybe when he reaches this line, 75, I'd like to get this into the 90s. Okay, let's go ahead. Select the ship. We're going to open up our torpedoes.
Rohr 1, bewässern. Rohr 2,
I'm going to do 3
bewässern.
torpedoes.
Rohr 3, bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 2 fertig. Rohr 3 bewässert.
In 5.
Los!
Give this guy some help to reload torpedoes. You know what? I made a mistake because I forgot to look to see what flag this guy was flying. And did I not? Okay, did I just make a horrible mistake? I don't think I did. Don't know. Don't know my flags. Yeah, I did not check that out. Okay, well, you know, lessons learned. Lessons learned. I have to remember to look at the flags and identify the vessel before I start shooting at it. Well, nothing we can do about that. I'm hoping that's an enemy ship.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo
Find out if we've made a horrible mistake here. Where's
30 Sekunden.
our third fish? There he is. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. This one's not leaving a trail, really. This looks
20
like it should be
Sekunden.
good. I'm hoping it does that ricochet off because of the angle.
Zehn Sekunden bis Einschlag. Torpedoversager.
There we go.
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Okay, I think that this guy. Go ahead and surface the ship.
Tanks anblasen.
It's a course right here. All head
Bestätigt.
slow. And we're going to take some prisoners.
Schneller, schneller.
Let this guy rest out.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
How far away are we from that? Okay, well, our course is plotted to that, so let's just speed up some time here and we'll get to where we're going. Not that I would do anything, but I don't have to run these poor guys over. We just sunk their ship. I don't know how close we have to be. I'm sure we're probably close enough. I'll stop, and we're going to do some interactions.
Rohr 2 geladen.
We can interact with the freighter. We do not have a diver, so this is something that we can do is we can send divers down. I've actually never done this before, so this will be something for us to work up in getting that dive suit and recover things from ships that we sink. But we can go ahead and take these guys on board. And I believe we select the ones we want to take on board. We definitely want to take officers on board. Okay, we can only take so many. One guy, listen, one guy's going to be all by himself. And Henry Nelson, I am sorry, but you're going to be at sea by yourself. Okay, so we have survivors on board. I want to go ahead and get out of here. And continue down
Legen
this
Sie
way.
den Kurs an.
And towards our home port. We can erase this. Okay.
Schneller, schneller!
Time to get out here with some haste. In case any radio chatter was sent about that ship being attacked. I want to go ahead and get our do it. Sure, there's somebody can do here. We need our lights back in normal condition.
Herr Kaloi.
And I want you to turn on diesel compressor. And we'll turn on our gyroscope. So if you're playing this game and you want to know how to stack commands, left control and right click will allow you to do that. Right click on whatever you want, then left click on the thing you want him to do next. So a little tip that took me a little while to figure that out. Let's go ahead and go into the map mode. And let's speed up time a little bit here. We sunk our first ship. Hopefully, it was a good kill. Convoy in Naval Square AN729. This message is followed by bearing signals. We can track the source as long as the transmission stays active. AN729. AN7. Two. 6. 7. 2. Okay. 7. 2. 9. So just in this square here, I guess. Do we want to go down there and check this out? See, I don't know how to listen to bearing signals. But I'm sure
Kurs
this is
setzen.
probably going to be a British convoy. I think it's going to be worth it. I am slightly concerned about the depth of the water here. That we can't dive deep to get out of trouble if this is going to be a convoy. Oh, I'm so nervous about going down and doing this. I think we're going to try it and we'll see what happens. We'll at least take a look. How's our diesel supply? We're doing good on diesel. We're going to take a look there. I want our first officer on navigation. Let's go ahead and put our skipper to rest just for a little while. Let's put our radio officer to rest.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Let's get our skipper back on observation. Maybe we can get some smoke or something. If we can't spot it here in a moment, we are going to dive and see if we can hear it. So I don't think, what time is it? It's actually nighttime. So we'll go into here. Things we'll do is change the lights. That will help us see a little bit better. And it's going to be hard visibility anyway. I'm thinking we're going to dive here and check this out.
Sehr wohl, Herr
Go
Kaloi.
ahead and slow our speed so we can hear real well. Let's get our radio officer on the sonar. Let's go. Let's see. We can dive to about 13 meters. Oh man. Let's go right to 10. Can I not click 10?
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Okay, there's 10. What I want to do is assign an officer
Kapitän,
to
Herr Kaloi.
switch to cannot be using the service. I know we're getting ready to die. There we go.
Jawohl.
I don't want to smack into the seafloor. And if we don't hear anything, we will head back to port. Let's see.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
I'll stop. I want to try to hear everything that I possibly can. I want somebody to help him out here.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen
Hellers.
festgestellt. Vermutlich
So
ein
is he
Geleitzug.
tracking this then? He's tracking this. Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
Let's do that.
Legen Sie den Kurs
If
an.
he's tracking this,
Jawohl.
stay at periscope
Auf
depth.
Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Now in this game, you can take control of other subs to some limited extent. I don't like that. I mean, I don't know that would be a real, necessarily, thing. But I guess coordinating attacks and stuff. We are close, yes. I am aware of
Auf
this.
Seerohrtiefe.
Let's go ahead and I don't want to get detected here. Propeller noise. I want to go to you.
Herr Kaloi.
Silent running. Turn off gyroscope. And let's see. Do I have any fish that need warmed
Jawohl.
up? I need all my fish warmed up. So let's go ahead. Let them do those two things first. And you're probably going to need help. We'll get you, Mr. Guy here.
Jawohl.
I need those fish. He's doing it now. Who's turning this thing off? Somebody. I don't care who.
Kapitän.
Turn that off. Okay. Then let's say it's still nighttime, it's a storm. Let's manage engines after you do that. Not sure where you're at. Okay, there we go. He's going to go ahead and do that. Excuse me.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
I'm hoping this goes well.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Okay. So, we need to identify this ship this time. It doesn't help that I don't know what the flags are. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best to do this here. Again, these are probably mistakes anyone's going to make when they're starting out and they're not familiar with this game. So, let's see here. I'd rather you stay right there. Let's get you...
Herr Kaloi,
Can we transmit from periscope depth? Apparently we can. Now I want to get you on... hand station.
Kurs setzen.
jawohl.
So... There's our sub. Not our sub, but our friendly. I'm thinking like a corvette or a warship. Okay, some type of warship, okay. And this is the freighter that we want to sink, I'm assuming. So let's see if we can get close enough to make a good identification. Okay. This guy, I don't like. Time, 2300. We have plenty of time to do this. Just have to keep an eye on my oxygen levels. Be okay.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf.
Enemy
11 Uhr.
destroyer.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu Befehl.
Okay, so this is getting more serious than I anticipated. I think this is what we want to attack. They are going after our buddy over here, which concerns me. As much as I might want to help our buddy, I can tell him. So here's what I can do. I can click on him, and I can tell him to escape, which I think would be the wisest decision that he could possibly make. I can tell him to defend himself or to attack. And I'm going to tell you, I with this being in shallow water, I don't have good feelings about helping him any significant way. Let's change our course a little bit. If we have to run out in the open water, want that option available. Not that this opens up in any significant depth. Okay.
Wasserbomben.
Let's see what happens.
Wasserbomben.
Yeah, they're dropping depth charges. That's exactly what we don't want. He's going to be seriously crippled here. I don't see him. Can't really zoom in like that.
Wasserbomben.
He's trying. He's
Wasserbomben.
trying to get out of there, man.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Legen
I
Sie
really
den
don't
Kurs
want him
an.
to bring them
Zu
towards
Befehl.
us.
Kurs auf diese
Not sure
Koordinaten
why
setzen.
it's
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
giving me different courses there. That doesn't make sense to me. I mean, is there land here that I'm not seeing? Or, we're not on a surface. That being said, we need
Herr
to
Kaloi?
be in silent running.
Wasserbomben.
Even though it's nighttime, I'm pretty sure
Wasserbomben.
silent running would be the best for us to be in.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
If we go down this
Wasserbomben.
way, see, these ships are still
Wasserbomben.
traveling with the
Wasserbomben.
convoy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I don't know if we can
Bestätigt.
kind of...
Schneller, schneller!
No, I don't want to make any more noise than I have to. Oh, they got a shot off. I doubt that that will actually hit anything, but... I don't think we're going to be able to go after this, though we might be able to. It looks like this warship is trying to protect the convoy since they got tied up back here. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit and see if anyone comes in our direction if they hear us. They do not. This is our first patrol, our first time out. I don't think it's going to be worth it for us to end season 1 with only 1 episode by sinking our boat. Because I think we could totally get wrecked. Let's wait until we... I am tempted. We came down, we had a look. That's what we said we were going to do. I think we're going to break
Legen
off.
Sie den Kurs an.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
I'm going to say that those escort ships have scared me off. If I was somehow to be able to get around, swing around here, and come up this way. See, now they're following the coastline down. So if I swung around and waited for them, like right off this tip here, that's a possibility. My concern is... Let's get somebody on the radios here. Don't really care who.
Zu Befehl.
My concern is, as I speed up to go and loop around in front of them, that they'll hear me. So they'd hear my engine noise. Oh, you know what? This is going to be... I have no idea. Just wait here for a moment. I'm pretty sure that if I get out of this window, this will stop. I'm not entirely sure, though. And we want to try it. Oh, here we can speed it up. Okay. Very valuable radar prototype is being transported on MV Goya, cargo ship headed to port of Halifax, where it will be fitted onto a dedicated warship for testing. Sinking the ship will noticeably slow enemy progress in developing this technology. We estimate that it's currently passing through a square at AM 934 with a course of 286. So 934, AM 934, 286. AM 934 and 286. Confirm. That's not the convoy we're tracking, is it? No. 984. AM. So this is AN over here. So we're not even anywhere close to that. I mean, we don't have... This would be 9-8. There's 9-8 anyway. We're nowhere close to that. We don't have the diesel to do that and come back. There it is, right there. We can't do it. Nope. Sorry, headquarters. We are not your boat. We are not the boat you're looking for. Okay, let's
Kurs setzen.
come around.
Bestätigt.
I'm just keeping my options open by doing this. I want to see if we can pull this off. If we hear anyone coming after us,
Alarm abgebrochen.
so I'm canceling alarms there. Take the stress off the crew a little bit. We're going to be venting our air here in a moment. It's nighttime. We are probably a little bit away from that now. I think if we surface, we'll be able to run a little faster. Let's go ahead and do that.
Tanks anblasen.
It's risky, but they shouldn't be able to see us. It is nighttime. Let's do a couple other things here.
Kapitän.
Is there somebody that's awake?
Herr Kaloi.
Go ahead and put on our night lights and turn on a gyro compass so we can get our position fixed real good. You're gonna rest.
Herr Kaloi.
You are gonna rest.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Captain, can keep you up on deck right now while our first officer rests. So yeah, if I loop around and I can attack them while they are coming down this way, I can attack them perpendicular there. That would be nice. I don't know if I can pull that off. I should be able to. So our depth here. So
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
what I'm
Sehr
doing
wohl,
is
Herr
just kind of
Kaloi.
doing a couple maneuvers to get into position.
Kurs auf diese
I'm
Koordinaten
swinging it a little
setzen.
wider here than.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Is there anyone on deck watching? Hello. Like, somebody go up there. It is daylight, too, which is not a very good thing.
Kapitän. Herr
You,
Kaloi.
normal lights.
Herr Kaloi.
You have some men with you, I think. I want you to get these torpedoes ready to fire. If we have to turn tail and run, that's fine. I just want to be ready to do that. So I'm hoping to see some smoke on the horizon
Kurs auf
right in
diese
this
Koordinaten
area.
setzen.
Ei, ei, Herr Kaloi.
And then I'll dive the ship as soon as I see that. Kind of risky running on a surface like this, but I want to.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl.
Okay, I'm afraid of those corvettes and destroyers. Let's go down, put you on sonar, see if they see if we missed them. We might have missed them. You need to be performing your maintenance. And you're a navigator, that's fine. Everything else is fine for right now. Reduce speed so we can hear well. And actually, let's come to a full stop so we can hear well with our sonar.
Wechseln auf E-Motor.
Auf Seerot.
Are we underwater yet? We're just getting there. What's our depth here? 23. Let's dive. Well, we'll just stay right here. Because our max hydrophone is there, so we should hear something here in a moment. Anything. Whatsoever. Any noise. Let's try diving to...
Schiffsschrauben, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, okay. We missed it. We missed it. I was really hoping we could come up on it. Okay.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
We're gonna
Zu Befehl.
go ahead and surface.
Anblasen.
Let's go ahead and go to...
Schneller, schneller.
All head flank. We missed out on that. Shucks.
Sehr wohl,
Put you in the listening room. He doesn't need any sleep. You're on navigation. We're gonna head back to port. We shouldn't have any problems going back to port. Don't need anyone helping you out. You don't need anyone helping you out.
Jawohl.
That'll be fine just like that. Okay.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
Well, we tried that. Next time, we have learned that when a sub's tracking it and one of our friendlies are tracking it, we'll try to get out in front of that at the very get-go, because we probably could have done something there with that freighter. I want to go into our ship real fast. You to turn on these compressors. rested. Everyone's doing good. AN485. I'm shooting for escorts. Southern Coast. AN485. We'll have a gander. AN485. That took us back up there. They're pursuing a southerly course. So probably down in this direction and around the coast. Boy, we're already at an hour and a half here in this episode. We're gonna choose not to do that. We're gonna go back to the port here. And we've completed our mission. You know, we completed our mission. We're all still alive. Lone steamer smoke. AN739 slow. Speed northern course. AN739 is closer to us. AN739. It's still taking us back. By the time we get here, if he's going in a northerly course, he'll be up there. It's tempting. It's tempting. If we weren't at an hour and a half, hour and 23 minutes, I would really consider it a lot more. Let's go back to port.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl. Zeit für eine Pause.
Overall, this is probably a friendly. Yeah, it's a friendly. There's no way that's a hostile ship. That's one of ours. This is one of ours. I'm assuming this is one of ours. You would sure hope it is, right? This close to our space. Yeah. We'll find out here. See if we can see any flags on it. It's far away. Just in case. I see this ship here too. We're just gonna have a look. We're going to have a look. Yep. Okay.
Kurs auf
It lit
diese
up green.
Koordinaten setzen.
Im Dienst.
Let this load up here. It's loading in. There we go. It looks like it freezes every time it does that, but it just loads in. I've noticed some trouble with this port. When you come in and you do it automated like this, your sub will bounce off this wall. It's not going to hurt you. I don't like when it happens. So I'm going to go ahead and slow down. We're going to come in right like that.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Let's go ahead and get people sleeping. You guys just don't need to be up right now. Okay.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Now we can just go
setzen.
right into our port here. Take it nice and easy through here. Occasionally there'll be other ships. So you do want to kind of make sure that you're not going to crash your sub into one of your ships. Is there a band back there on that dock that's playing? I heard music. Okay, and your ship will dock automatically, so you don't need to worry a whole lot about that. I do want to see if we can see this. Can we see the dry docked ship? There it is. They are working on it. Isn't that cool? Okay. Complete back. Click to report back to officer. We will do that. Okay, we, as skipper, got the Iron Cross dedication. The Iron Cross second class. Iron Cross dedication was established in 1813. We don't need to read that, but you can if you want. Next. Mission completed. Okay, so we got rewarded for sinking that ship. That's good. So we'll have to remember that type of flag is a Norway flag. It's okay for us to sink that. That's good. Put that in my memory. We were never, ever going to find that. I mean, we could find that. We could get over there to the other side of England, but we never would have made it back home. So we just had to do what we had to do there. We got 4,000 points. Okay. You have survivors on your ship. Release them. Let's go ahead and do that now.
Kapitän, das kann deine neue Crew sein. Lassen Sie mich wissen, wenn Sie Ihre Dokumente sehen möchten.
I have some survivors here that I'd like to turn over. Okay, thank you. And we'll do what we did in our next episode as far as equipping our ship and selecting a mission. We do have a command point to spend. We can look at that in our next mission, but I really hope that you have enjoyed this first episode. A little confusing in the beginning, and looks like we'll do a mission and episode. Check this out on our YouTube channel, SwiftOwl7 Gaming. And I want to thank you very much for tuning in to this live stream. This episode will be posted on SwiftOwl7 Gaming. It'll be on twitch.tv/SwiftOwl7 if you're watching on YouTube for the next 60 days. So go ahead and check it out there too if you wish. Until then, Euro Truck Simulator 2 Trekkers MP episode 14 is dropping on Saturday at 10 a.m. on our SwiftOwl7 Gaming YouTube channel. I encourage you to go check that out. Make sure you like, share this video, and we will see you in our next episode. Thank you all for joining us. Until then, goodbye.